But the first fight we're going to talk about is, bear with me, Nassourdine Imavov, plus 140 versus Phil Hawes, plus 160. I'm going to go with Mikey Gills first because I know he's on the opposite side of the rest of us. And then I'm going to go to Real Mike, who has a bet and a pick on this that I will more than likely echo because we are of one mind on this particular one. But Mikey Gills, take it away from Imavov. And also, if you haven't watched this before, sorry for the brief break. If you're new to this show, by all means, look at the highlights of the man Imavov as it goes now. Mike Gills.
All right, we'll start off with Nassourdine Imavov. 9-2, 3 knockouts, 4 subs. He's won his last 6 straight, 1-0 in the UFC, most recently beating Jordan Williams back in October. I had a few things I was going to say about him, but based on just a brief discussion with you guys, I'll let you handle that part because we're going to go right to Phil Hawes. 9-2, 7 knockouts, 2 subs. Before I go into this, will one of you two kind gentlemen please tell me if there is anyone that gets brought up whenever we mention Phil Hawes? Just throwing it out there. Anybody come to mind to you guys?
Sexual chocolate.
Yeah. So are we talking about a former 205 champ? Is that who I hear?
I don't know. I never hear them say anything, but I've known that he's was originally called Sexual Chocolate. Apparently got all bony after that, but I would have gone with Sexual Chocolate. And I never realized how much those names go together, actually.
Fair enough. Well, anyway, we're going to throw one out to John Jones because when it gets brought up, you got to drink. So
he's drinking right now.
Well, the sexual chocolate all makes sense now with those penis enhancement pills that John Jones is taking.
Exactly.
Yes. I don't know how I can segue back to the fight for this now, but here we go. Like I said, I think I'm a little higher on than you guys are. Just when I look at him, like he's so strong, he's so fast. And like I get what your point was earlier. His cardio
If you say
sucks.
Explosive and athletic next, we're gonna have to have you sit.
Sir, I specifically avoided that one thing. I went to great lengths to circle around the word explosive. Thank you very much. Anyway, like I get it. I get your point. His cardio does suck, and if this fight goes into the late second, third round, I get it. He's gonna turn back into a pumpkin, and the whole thing's gonna go to shit for me. But and I get Imavov also. He's a step up. He's got the better cardio. He can strike from range better. He can work behind that jab. All that stuff that you guys are going to talk about. But just that freak athleticism, that legit wrestling that he has, that power that he has, that distance that he can cover so quick. And not just that, he's on a hot streak right now. 5 fights in a row, first round finishes. Just, I think right now is his time. Like, do I trust Hawes for DraftKings? Like, I don't know. I have to see what that price looks like. I haven't seen any of the things yet. But if he wins, it's going to be a substantial amount of points, well over 100. So if he's anywhere in that $8,000 to $8,400 range on DraftKings, I'm going to roll with him for that. So Phil Hawes, my pick to win. Have fun with it.
Keyword, if he wins. Phil Hawes, definitely, like I said, a real good one-round fighter, explosive. I'm not trying to hate it. I'm not hating on him too much, but he's getting old. You know, he's up 31 years old or older. He's fighting a younger guy who's going to be more athletic, bigger, stronger, longer reach. He's got the type of guy that wants to make it real dirty, like Ben Askren up against the cage or down on the ground. And it's not going to be there's going to be no space for Phil Hawes, in my opinion, to get off any shots at all. So this is why I really, really like Imavov in the spot. I think that the dog money here to start off the year is just a gift. I think that Imavov is just going to be able to 3-round grind session this out. I think Phil Hawes has, like I said, a 1-round shot. So I'll be wary for that first round. But after the 2 and 3, I know that we got this thing in the bank. So I'm going to be putting down the 1 unit on Imavov at plus 140, I believe he's at. And for him to absolutely roll here and start us off. And also, I believe that Bob started off a bet tracking profile, Bob.
Yeah, we'll have all the information for that out after the first bets go out, and then we'll be able to actually share. And if you're able to watch us live here, we had the videos here going. You're able to see the finishes of Phil Hawes and why he's so dangerous quick. Again, another shout out. Thank you for the Stay Safe Award there from Ryan himself. But hey, dude, I appreciate it, man. It's troubling times. We need to stay safe.
Shit, my lady needed it, obviously. Holy moly.
Yeah, exactly. If we had more of those awards, maybe she would have been safe now.
Hey, this is my theory. It's either I got a false negative, because like I said, I got sick, but I didn't flag. It's either I got a false negative or my immune system's so gangster. It was just like, whatever, COVID. They told me to isolate, keep her in the room, keep her away from me. Fuck all that, dude. I'm not gonna marry a girl and be with her from death do us part and not be with her till the end. So I stood by her every day, feeding her chicken broth. We got her strong. She's doing much better now, but she's definitely not 100%. She's at like maybe 40. So she's getting her energy up. But definitely stay safe. Thanks for the gift.
Well, in terms of back to the Imavov, got to write that down. Hawes fight. I'm with it on Imavov. I'm actually a little surprised. I mean, I get why he's the underdog, because if there's going to be an early finish, it's going to be Hawes. And if he finishes early on in that first probably like 3 to 4 minute mark, as soon as it gets to the latter half of that, he's going to start, his hands are going to start dropping. He's going to look like a minus 300 favorite. He absolutely is. But if he can get past that point, which I think Imavov is willing to do, one thing I really like about Imavov is he's willing to make it ugly to win. He will push Hawes up against the cage if he can and will, and he will throw. And he can actually take quite a shot. So I like him over the course of the fight, especially because he's going to have a major chance in the second and third round finish. I'm not sure, but a gassed Hawes is going to be easier to finish than not, maybe a late submission. So I'm just agreeing with the dog play there on Imavov.